Hello art adventurers! Welcome to my first video. I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Luna and as you can probably tell, I'm Italian, so my English might not be perfect, but I'll do my best to communicate with you. Today we're going to draw in the first two pages of my sketchbook. This sketchbook is very special to me because I handcrafted it by starting with a simple box and it has black pages, which I really like. And I'll be using gouache paints for these drawings. I absolutely love them, they're amazing. But here's the twist, I've never used gouache before, so this is a great opportunity for me to learn and experiment with them, and I love you for you to join me on this adventure. For today's drawing, I'm following my own prompts, which you can find on Instagram, where I post a new reel every day. So for the first 5 days, I'll be drawing trees in 5 different combinations. The combination for today is trees and portals. So sounds fun, right? I hope so. Let's dive in and let's see what we can create together. Here I was trying to show you the brainstorming in my exercise sketchbook. As you can see, I'm working on organizing the design. I create several variations first and then choose the ones I like the most to paint on the black sketchbook pages. While doing this, I'm also thinking about how to integrate the prompt with what I'm drawing, since I want this to feel like the journal of an adventurous artist. I have to carefully consider how to lay out the page and what to write. This part of the process is really important. It lays the foundation without which I'd be lost when I actually start drawing in the black sketchbook. Now here I am experimenting with these colors to see how they work together. I'm testing out different combinations to find the right balance between the color of the trunk, the portal and the leaves. It's all about finding the perfect harmony, or at least a good balance between these features so that I can bring the piece together. I'm gonna try lots of different variations, sometimes even on the same drawing, so it's gonna be layered. And these gouache are absolutely lovely. They are the acryla gouache set. It's only the primary colors, but that's all you need. You just mix them. And I love them. They dry very fast, which is good for me because I'm kind of impatient. But also it's bad because if you leave them on your palette, they're gonna dry very quick and you can't reactivate them after that because they are acrylic gouaches. I love the colors, it's so rich and I really like them, but still just try to understand how important it is to you that the color reactivates. For me it's not that important, I just use a very small amount of it, so it's okay. Also keep in mind that if your color reactivates when you go over with another color, the color underneath is gonna show up. So if that's what you're going for, it's great, but it's not what I'm going for. So this is perfect for me. If you're curious about the supplies or want to try them out yourself, you'll find all the details in the descriptions, by the way. Now back to our drawing. So when it comes to the trunk color, I was having a bit of a struggle here. So some of the shades looked too washed out, like they'd been left in the rain for days, while others felt way too basic, like the trunk you'd find on every tree in the forest, which is not what I'm going for. So here I am doing a few color tests, trying to find a perfect balance, or at least a good one. When it comes to adding light and shape with these gouaches, I'm starting with the darker colors and gradually lightening them up with each layer. It's like the opposite I would do if I were using watercolors, which by the way are my comfort medium. it was really difficult for me to recalibrate my brain to go from dark to light. And since I was a bit insecure about my ability to do so, I decided to take my sweet, sweet time to test everything out in this sketchbook before going to my precious little one. And here we are with my precious black sketchbook. So I want to talk to you about the story behind these trees. The idea is that for each color and shape of the portal, the tree serves a different function. So, for example, the tree with the pink portal has the power to transport you to a place where you can meet your soulmate. The blue one will take you to a location where you can find inner peace, and the green one will guide you to a place where you can discover your life's purpose. Although these are portals everyone would love to cross, and I'm the first one, not many are able to find them. According to legend, only those guided by a mysterious magical creature can find and activate them, offering something in return to unlock the portal's power. All of these discoveries and many other secrets as well were made by Luna the Art Venture. She's the one who uncovered the mysteries of the magical trees and so much more. And this right here is her journal, where she documents and sketches all of the amazing findings. Every page holds a new adventure, a new discovery waiting to be unlocked. Now that you know a bit about the story behind these portal trees, let's dive into the creative process. I'll be showing you how I'm working on black paper, which is very different from what I did on the white one. As you can see in the video, these colors dry much lighter than when I first applied them. In the videos, it's much more noticeable. Right now, as always, I'm focusing on defining the largest shapes and then I move into the smaller details. One of the things I absolutely love about drawing trees is the intricate patterns that emerge in the bark. The textures and shapes are so fascinating, and every tree has its own unique design. It's like nature's own puzzle. The way the lines twist and turn, creating depth and giving character, I just love that. These natural formations are not only visually stunning, but they also tell a story, reflecting the age and history of the tree. It's this complexity that makes drawing them so captivating for me. The one you're seeing now is one of the reasons I chose black paper when binding this sketchbook. It's because I really wanted to highlight the light coming from the portals and the light in general. One thing I absolutely love is the stark contrast it creates. Plus, this paper has a slight sheen to it, while the gouache paint dries really opaque, which makes the contrast even more striking. It's like this beautiful dance between light and dark, and I love how it makes the color pop off the page. Here I'm focusing on drawing the details of each portal to give them more emphasis and importance. During the design phase, I thought they would fit well with the writing and the overall layout that's typical of a journal. At least for me, I absolutely love these little details. They really bring everything together and make it feel like a true adventure in every page. I was also trying to draw them bigger because they're not as visible when they're in the trunk of the tree. So I just wanted to really show them for what they are, their shapes, their colors, everything. Now, as for the writing in these first pages, I'm describing the powers of each portal, how to find them and how to activate them, so things we talked about already. The more I draw, the more I want to write a million details, but of course, they physically won't fit on the page. So I'm trying to hold myself back and only include the most important information that Luna the art venturer would want to note in her journal. I started by writing in pencil to avoid any grammatical mistakes or typos, and also to see if everything would fit on the page. Once I was happy with it, I went over the text with a white pen, which, to my surprise, this never happens to me, worked perfectly without any hiccups. It was amazing. And here we are, drawing the second tree with the blue portal. For this tree, I wanted to give a sense of scale. So you can see a little ladder drawn on one of the roots. This is to show just how massive these magical, mysterious trees are. They're not just trees, they're towering giants from another world, and you gotta see it. I really love the shape of the third tree, even though I'm not sure I managed to capture the portal as well as I wanted. The colors didn't turn out exactly how I imagined it, but I think it works in the overall composition. Lately, I've been trying to avoid getting too caught up in perfectionism and just throwing myself into the process. Sometimes you have to embrace the imperfections and trust that it all comes together in the end. And I'm trying to trust the fact that I'm learning and improving with every stroke. So let's try and do that. We are almost at the end of this video. Thank you for sticking around until the end, and I'd love to know which tree is your favorite so far. I hope I haven't been too long-winded and that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. It really helps, at least they told me so. Also, in the description below, you'll find links to my other social media accounts as well as a list of the materials I used for this project. And thank you so much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye!